So for number 57, they want us to plot this sequence over here. And from the plot, they want us to guess if it is convergent or divergent to actually decide. And if it is, they want us to guess the value of the limit and then evaluate the limit and see if our guess was correct. So over here, we can see that even though the sequence is going from below to above to below and above, it's oscillating, but it's oscillating getting closer and closer to one particular value, right? And here, it's a bit cut off in my screenshot, but that is until 50, so AN is 50. And this gets so closer and closer to this value here, which is the value 1, that everything appears to go on a straight line. So it definitely appears to converge to a single value, and that value appears to be 1. So we're going to say that it converges, limit appears to be 1. So now what we have to do here is we have to prove our guess for the limit. So our sequence is AN 1 plus negative 2 divided by e to the power of n. Okay. And what we're going to do here is we are going to take the limit as n approaches infinity. So what happens when we take the limit? Well, here we're going to just break it down into two parts, right? So this is equal to the limit as n approaches infinity of 1 plus the limit as n approaches infinity of negative 2 divided by e to the power of n. Okay. Well, this one here, this one is just 1, right? But what about this guy over here? Well, negative 2 divided by e, the absolute value is less than 1 because e is about 2.7, so negative 2 divided by 2.7 is less than 1 in the absolute value. And the reason that this matters is because we're raising this ratio, right? This is a ratio. We're raising it to infinity. And so if our ratio is less than 1, it's like we're multiplying by a decimal over and over. It's like multiplying, say, by 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.5 and so on, if that were our ratio, right? And we can see that eventually our number is going to get really small, that it's going to go to 0. So whenever if the absolute value of r is less than 1, it means that the limit as n approaches infinity, this is going to be 0 because we're just multiplying by a number less than 1 over and over, and it's going to go to 0. And so we can say here that this other limit here is 0, and so 1 plus 0 is just equal to 1, right? So we previously said that the limit appears to be 1, and we confirmed it, and so we can say the limit of an as n approaches infinity is 1. We have confirmed it. And so that is it for number 47.